Hey everyone, welcome to another reaction video. Today, I'm going to be reacting to another one of Jagger's videos. It's a bit of an older one, but I'm doing it because I missed it whenever it released originally. This one is the exact day Lil Uzi Vert dropped Eternal Take. This video was released 3 months ago, and I still need to like it. Because, yeah, I haven't watched this video yet. Because this came out while my PC was not working, and then I just never found a way to get my other PC to be able to react and record all at the same time. But now that this PC is ready again, I can finally react to it, and I wanted to do it in a separate video, not in a live stream. I didn't want it to get lost in a 2-hour, 3-hour live stream. I want it to be its own separate video because I love Jagger, and Jagger's videos are always amazing, always so well put together, always so well narrated. So yeah, let's get into this video. Bam. Oh. Hold on. My headphones turned off. Okay. 3, 2, 1, let's go.
March 6, 2020. It's around 9 a.m. and I'm in my sophomore year of high school. I just got to my 3rd hour in my health and wellness class, and I sat down and my teacher handed me a quiz.
Oh.
I didn't know there was a quiz. I got the paper, and right before I answered the first question, I get the notification. Lil Uzi Vert surprise drops the most anticipated rap album of all time.
Oh.
At first, I didn't even believe it. I went straight to Uzi's SoundCloud and there it was. Eternal Take was actually there. From the urge of my excitement, I could have easily announced to the class that Uzi dropped and witnessed their emotional reaction to the news.
Yeah, that's how most people would be too. Someone just blurting out, Uzi dropped, Uzi finally dropped. I don't know. I'd be hyped because Eternal Take is so good. I love Eternal Take. Wish Sasuke was on there though.
But I decided to keep it to myself. Instead, I put an AirPod in my left ear where the teacher couldn't see it. I began to play the album, and right when I pressed play, I heard,
Welcome to Eternal Take.
I turned to an addict, I brought me a paddock, I brought her a baby one.
It was finally here. I was actually listening to the album. I was experiencing one of the best
so
days
magical.
for rap music.
Eternal Take is so
Through
magical.
the intro, Baby Pluto, my entire focus was on the music I was hearing in my one ear. And as the first song builds up, it seems I was synced even further. I was in Eternal Take.
Oh my god, y'all niggas bet you'll be for y'all, I'll be dead.
Graduated. It feels like Uzi released his project so recently, but yet time flies.
It does.
Now I get a bit of nostalgia from hearing the project, especially because it was when life was normal and I was still experiencing high school. Another reason is the
God.
impact of COVID and the fact that it came out right before it happened. During the lockdown, I started to pursue drawing a lot more. And while I was drawing, I would oftentimes listen to the album.
You is a lie.
But it feels like life wasn't the same once I came back to school. It just didn't feel right.
No.
So oftentimes
Nothing's felt right since COVID happened, man. Nothing's felt right. It's crazy.
look back at this project from the last moments of being a kid. And no matter what you thought of the album, if you thought it was his best project or worst project, you can agree that during the time, this was the most anticipated and hyped up album in a very long time. And you can remember the hype and the exact place you were when the project dropped. When Eternal Take came out, it was 3 years since his last project.
Yeah.
And I still pictured in my head that Uzi had the pink dreads, was shoulder rolling, and was obsessed with his girlfriend Brittany.
Brittany be my baby.
So it seems that's what we were expecting on the project.
Nah,
But Uzi was a
Eternal Take
complete
was nowhere
different
near
person by then. And obviously we got glimpses of old Uzi, but it just wasn't the same.
No.
And it was because he evolved as an artist. So listening to the
Uzi.
project, it was a different experience because Uzi had growth and the sound was experimental from what it used to be.
And it's
Going back
magical.
to the day the album dropped, I listened to the full project in 2 class
It's
periods.
magical.
And when it came to the last song, P2, it was a moment of realization like, wow, this
Hey,
is
alright, I'm alright, quite alright. My money's right.
it.
Yeah.
This is the last song on the project. And at the time, it was too early to have an opinion yet, but I just realized that we've been waiting for this moment for 3 years. And I was hoping to hear this project end off on a high note with the last song. Then I heard,
I don't really care cause I'm done. I don't really care if you cry.
August 25th, 2017. Uzi dropped, in my opinion, his best project with Love Is Rage 2.
Yep.
And it's nice to see how well this album aged on me from when I was in 8th grade listening to it. I remember especially blasting this project in the locker room before my team's football games.
frozen. Ooh, pocket loaded, better keep up, yeah. That's a fun. Hit your girl with it. Oh, sauce it down, sauce it up. Do too much. Get Dior discounts from my cougar. Back in the 6th grade, I got the bad grades. I was in love with my tutor.
And even though we weren't that good as a team, it helped to bond with teammates because everyone liked Uzi. So when we would lose, we would do the same.
I know it hurts sometimes, but you.
And if you're around my age, we can look back in the mid-years of the 2010s being so great. But really, it was just simple. At a young age, you want to be entertained constantly, with your biggest worry being if the girl in your science class likes you back. So we can look back at Uzi's music.
Yeah, alright. You was right, I was wrong.
Or music in general around the mid-2010s.
Oh my god, no,
Get a
this
bit of
song.
nostalgia from when
so
times were
good.
simpler. And it's crazy to think that Uzi was on the come up and was an XXL freshman around 6 to 7 years ago.
Oh my god.
When an artist
Uzi's
reaches the year Uzi has, they seem to often fade off the spectrum. And with a lack of releases from Uzi since 2017, you would think the same would happen for him. But yet, he still stands having a major cult following and just released another.
Uzi's one of the only artists that can take 2-3 years off of dropping an album and still have a dedicated fan base because people just love the way he sounds. It's like one of the best parts about him.
Their hit song Just Wanna Rock, which hit number 21 on Billboard and almost 100 million streams on Spotify.
This song
I just wanna rock. Body yada yada. Shorty got that body yada yada.
And even from the experimental sound of Eternal Take, he has started the rollout for his newest album, Pink Tape.
Pink Tape
And from
is gonna
releasing
be
his
crazy.
EP, Red and White, which gave a preview of his most popular grails from the early years of Uzi.
Had to flex up, got my check up on some special, yeah.
It seems he's starting
Red
to
and
get
White's
back the
crazy.
hype with this project that he had with Eternal Take. Oh, and I'm not talking about Pink Tape. I'm talking about
16, 29,
the collab tape with Playboy Cardi. This project has been known to be in the works for over 5 years now. Two SoundCloud icons have major ride or die cult followings.
That's that dirty. That girl all up in my face like she ain't tried to swerve me.
Almost every time I open social media and
These
see any
two,
news
oh
or
my
media about the two artists, all the comments say 1629 next week. Obviously throwing a joke at it because truly fans don't know when they'll get the album. But it seems it's the only project that fans want. The buildup has been happening, rumors and hints of the collaboration coming out for years now. Uzi and Cardi are aware of how much of a chokehold they have on the music industry with this album.
Yeah.
They know how impactful it would be. They know it's what the people want. And I'm not sure when we'll get the album, but it's gonna drop eventually. And once the rollout starts, I don't see them announcing it. I see the same thing that happened with Eternal Take, a surprise release.
Yeah.
And when it comes out,
It's
it's
gonna
gonna be nothing but a nostalgia trip all over again.
I got to my bestie. Someone call my bestie. Think I found my
Oh,
bestie.
this clip gives me chills. This is the one where Uzi comes out with Cardi for the first time.
You know that I'm smoking dope. I'll be hot till next week. No, I had to let her
We love you, Jagger. Amazing video, as always. Oh, I remember when Eternal Take dropped, I was sitting in class, and it dropped, and I was like, finally it dropped, because I've been waiting forever for this. I was a freshman in high school when this happened. I remember I was sitting in my graphic design class when I found out this song dropped, and we stopped what we were doing to listen to the album. Our teacher didn't care. Our teacher put it on with the speaker and played it for the whole class, and we were all in awe and amazement at it. But yeah, Jagger, amazing video as always. Always love the content. Always love to see it. Always love to watch it too. I've been watching the shorts. They pop up on my feed a lot, so I click on the shorts every time I see them. Just because. Also, this dude's growth is tremendous. He's almost at 8,500 subs, and what was he at last video? Last time we looked at a Jagger, last video when we looked at Jagger's channel, when did I show how many subs he was on? Oh, you can't even see it, can you?
Bang.
Hold up.
Like down on it, 'cause, yeah.
Oh, you can't see it. Okay. Yeah, last time we reacted, he was at like 7.2 or something. So his growth is tremendous. I'm always gonna love your videos, bro. Love your animation style, everything. You're gonna do great things, bro. And yeah, don't stop. Don't stop what you're doing. Make amazing content. Yeah. Thank you guys so much for watching, though. Make sure to go subscribe to Jagger if you're not already. I don't know how you aren't. If you're subscribed to my channel, you're probably subscribed to his as well. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys in the next video. Take it easy, and peace out, everyone.